Good morning and greetings from Northumberland. It's the 27th of August. It's a dry morning, not very bright yet, but we hope for something better later in the day. You never know. Today we celebrate Monica. Monica was born in North Africa as a Christian, and she was a devout woman born to Christian parents, and she had a very difficult marriage. She was married to someone who wasn't a Christian. She had a difficult mother-in-law, and she had children who weren't exactly easy either, particularly her eldest son. She sought to live out Christianity in her life, and I mean, to be fair, I think nagged her children into being Christians. And her eldest son greatly grieved her when he abandoned his faith when he was 17. She carried on nagging, but after talking to a priest, she decided the best option was not to nag, but to try and live out her Christian life and to pray for her son. He eventually left North Africa for Italy in the middle of the night, partly to avoid a row with her, it's said. But she followed into Italy, and eventually they settled in Milan. It was there she became part of the court of the community around Ambrose the bishop, and it was there later on that her son was converted to Christianity. That son was Augustine, who we'll celebrate tomorrow, I believe. But Monica is remembered for really these two things. One, her own faith in very difficult circumstances, and two, her prayer that those who were within her influence might become converted to Christianity. And this happened in the case of her husband and in the case of Augustine. I think the lesson for me is that each of us are placed in our own situation, in our own circumstances, and many people, as we know, are not in ideal circumstances. But our discipleship in that position is to follow Jesus, is to pray, and is to continue to work for the influence of Christ in our own situation. The gospel today tells us to be prepared because we do not know when Christ is coming. Not to delay, not to think I can do this tomorrow, I can do this the day after, I can live as Christian tomorrow or the day after, but to be prepared to meet Christ, to encounter Christ every day, and to live out our faith in simplicity and in love. May God bless us all in whatever situation we are today, and help us to live as his children.